And Jai Hind everyone. We are going to start today's class, that is practical number 6. The aim of practical number 6 is to design electronic circuit for water level alarm. ठीक है. uh, we are going to design a water level alarm circuit using triple 5 timer IC. Listen carefully. Water level alarm using triple 5 timer IC. ठीक है. And what is triple 5 timer IC? We have already discussed in your previous classes. What is the combination of legs of triple 5 timer IC? There are 8 legs of triple 5 timer IC. We have already discussed about it. ठीक है. Then now we are going to design a water level alarm circuit in this class. We all are familiar with water level alarm. Some students have this alarm in your home, in your water tank. Okay, so everyone is familiar to water level alarm circuit. We are going to design this circuit in this lab. uh, what is the components and materials? What is the components or materials which we use in this circuit? That is one triple 5 timer IC, two resistance, one 10k ohm and one 100k ohm. Okay, we use two resistance. One is 1k ohm and second one is 100k ohm. The k represents 1000. It means 10k means 10 multiplied by 1000 ohm resistance. This is the symbol of ohms. Okay, two resistance, one buzzer or LED. We can choose any one of them. One battery of 9 volt, one breadboard, jumper wire if you need, one 2.2 microfarad capacitor. Okay, that is on 15 volt capacitor. Okay, so one 2.2 microfarad to 15 volt capacitor and one container for water level storage. Okay, so these are the components which we use in this circuit. Let's move towards our circuit diagram. This is the circuit diagram of water level alarm using triple 5 timer IC. This is a triple 5 timer IC which have 8 legs. This 1 2 3 all legs are represented in this figure. This is buzzer. It is also mentioned positive and negative terminal. Battery 3 volt. But in this lab we use 9 volt battery. We can use any one of them, or either 3 volt or 9 volt. 2.2 microfarad 15 volt या 15 volt capacitor, 100k ohm resistance and 1k ohm resistance. Okay, we can use 1k or 10k, any one of them. Okay, so these are the circuit arrangements. Okay, so we are going to design this circuit arrangement on breadboard. Let's move towards our procedure, how we design this circuit on your breadboard. Let's move towards our procedure, that is procedure number 1. Connect all 8 pin of triple 5 timer IC to 8 different rows of the breadboard. Listen carefully, 8 different rows of the breadboard. Okay, connected, figure like this. So first you connect your triple 5 timer IC to the breadboard like this. What is the next procedure is to connect the pin 1 of triple 5 timer IC. The pin arrangement we have already discussed in your previous classes. Read your manual introduction part. That is your first part. What is the triple 5 timer IC and what is the pin arrangement of triple 5 timer IC. We have already discussed in your previous classes. And that connect the pin number 1 of triple 5 timer IC to negative terminal of battery with help of the jumper wire. That is red one jumper wire. Okay, so this is red one jumper wire. Okay, so connect its one terminal of jumper wire to pin 1 of triple 5 timer IC and second terminal to negative terminal of battery. Okay, this is our first connection. Okay. So the one terminal jumper wire is connected to pin 1 of 555 timer IC, and the second terminal of jumper wire is to negative terminal of battery. The same arrangement, that is, connect the pin 1 of 555 timer to negative terminal of battery with help of the jumper wire. We connect the pin 1 of the 555 timer IC to negative terminal of battery with help of this red one jumper wire. Okay, the combination like this. So you connect this. What is our next procedure is to connect the positive terminal capacitor to pin number 2 of and negative terminal pin number 1 of the 555 timer IC. Take your 15 volt capacitor, 2.2 microfarad 15 volt capacitor, and connect its positive terminal, means bigger one terminal, positive terminal capacitor to pin number 2, that is connected, and the negative terminal to pin number 1. Okay, that is connected. So make your own connection. Next procedure is to connect the one terminal of a jumper wire yellow, this yellow one, to pin number 2. It's one terminal to pin number 2, it means same row of pin number 2, and that is, and the second terminal to pin number 6, like this. Connects this yellow one, this is the one terminal and this is the second terminal. The one terminal is connected to pin number 2, that is in the same row of pin number 2, and second terminal of jumper wire to pin number 6 of 555 timer IC. So again make your own connection. Okay. What is the next procedure is to connect the one terminal of 100 k ohm resistance to pin number 7. Okay, so connect the, this is the 100 k ohm resistance, it's one terminal to pin number 7. Okay, that is in the same row of pin number 7, and second terminal to pin number 6, that is connected. Okay, that is second terminal is in the same row of pin number 6. Okay, what is the next procedure is to connect the so our next procedure is to connect the one terminal of 1 k ohm resistance to pin number 7 of 555 timer IC. So take your 1 k ohm resistance, this one, and connects its one terminal to pin number 7, that is in the same row of pin number 7 of 555 timer IC, and the second terminal left disconnected to detect the water level of container with help of the jumper wire, this blue one. Okay, so the 1 k ohm resistance one terminal is connected to pin number 7 of 555 timer IC, and second terminal to left disconnected with help of this jumper wire. And what is the use of jumper wire, and what is the function of jumper wire, we have already discussed in your previous classes, so revise it carefully. So this connection is done. What is our next procedure is to connect the negative terminal of LED or buzzer. LED or buzzer, you can use any one of them, either you use LED, either buzzer, to pin number 7 of 555 IC. So take your LED light or buzzer, connect its negative terminal to of buzzer to pin number 7. So this one is the LED light, and that is connected to negative terminal of LED light is connected to pin number 3 of 555 IC, that is the pin number 3, and negative terminal of LED light are connected together. Okay, connection like this. And again, and the positive terminal of LED light to positive terminal of battery, this one, the positive terminal of LED light, and this one is the positive terminal of battery, that is inserted in the same column. The column and row concept we have already discussed in your previous classes, revise it carefully. Okay, so what is our next procedure is to connect the pin number 4 and pin number 8 of 555 timer IC to positive terminal of battery, with help of two jumper wire. That one is a violet one and green one, and this one, this is the violet jumper wire, and this one is the green one. So take your first, you take your violet jumper wire and connects its one terminal to pin number 8, that is in the same row of pin number 8, and second terminal to battery positive terminal, that is in the same column of battery positive terminal. Okay, done. And take your another jumper wire, that one is a green one, and connects its one terminal to pin number 4 and second terminal to battery positive terminal, that is in the same row of battery positive terminal. Connected with help of these two jumper wire, violet one and green one. What is our next procedure is to connect the one terminal of jumper wire, that is orange one, this one, orange one, to pin number 8, pin number 8 of 555 timer IC. So this one terminal of orange one is connected to pin number 8 of 555 timer IC, and second terminal left is connected to detect the water level of container. Okay, so this one is the second terminal of jumper wire, left disconnected. Now your circuit is ready. Okay, how this circuit is work? Result, when we fill water to the container, then water level of container will rise, and when the water level of container touch the both jumper wire, not any one of them, when the water level touch both jumper wire together, this one is a blue one and orange one together, then your LED will grow like this. So first you insert both jumper wire, blue one and orange one, both disconnected terminal of jumper wire to the container. Any one of them is inserted with the base of container, and another one is inserted with the top of the container. And when we fill water in this container, then water level of container will rise, and it's when it water level touch both disconnected terminal together, then your LED will glow. In this concept we learn about in this practical we learn about these three concepts. First one is to design and working of water level alarm using 555 timer IC, and save electricity and save water. How? Think about it. Just when we put water to the container, then first its blue terminal is inserted with the base and orange one inserted at the top. When we fill water to the container, then water level will rise, and when the water level reaches top position or top of the container, then it touch the orange one jumper wire and LED will glow. That indicate your water tank is full, and you switch off the motor. So this in this practical we learn about the how to save electricity. When we switch off the motor, then we save electricity, and when we also learn about the concept of how to save water. Okay, so these are the three learning concept of this practical. Read it carefully.